From beginning of September, I think first week was like 10K a week.
Over the last few months, you made like how much?
76K by yesterday, yes. One video on average in October per day.
What? Bro, what? Bro, come on. What the fuck? Bro, you crushed. Tell me all about it. How did everything go?
Okay, like by myself, €0. Like I tried it for I think 1.5 years. You know, I knew you like 3 years ago or something. I watched all your YouTube videos and I tried organic. I understood like after a few months that it's like really tough to make it myself. So I definitely, especially in organic, I needed someone who looks over my videos, etc. But the thing was, I was in school and my parents didn't allow me to really work, so I didn't have money to join the program. So last year in 2024, I finished school, I did my Abitur, and I joined the job, raised some money, joined the other mentorship, wasn't satisfied, and then after I watched all your YouTube videos, bro, I finally thought, okay, I have to give Michael a try. And you always talked about all your employees, so you have a team. This is like the biggest difference for me to the other mentorship. It was just one very, very famous guy. I'm not gonna say his name, like, but he was like, I thought, okay, I'm gonna do it with him, but he had 100 clients over.
Can I guess?
Oh man, bro. Oh man. Yeah, it's him. It was him. Yeah.
It was him. It was it. Yeah.
It was him.
I could.
Just
I
got his
could.
WhatsApp number.
Yeah.
And like he replied every like 2-3 days, like 1 second reply. And like, how do you want to build a business like this? Like, it's not possible. And then I joined I joined the Bernstein program, and it was like totally different. Different. I had a group. I had like 15 people in the group. I don't know how many, but if you ask a question, like someone is gonna reply within like an hour max. And you also have the one-on-one calls, which are like the best thing like you can have. And yeah, so I started organic. I think it took me like 18, 19 videos to have my first 1K day. So I think it was pretty fast, like for organic, first 19 videos. But with organic, it was like the product. The product was like extremely important, and it wasn't the best product, and I struggled with product research. So the coaches told me to go all into product research, but it was in May or in June, something like this. So then I hopped on a call with Pepe. And like obviously he told me, skip organic, it's time for TikTok shop. And this is where the actual journey and the actual money really began. First, because of your YouTube videos, I thought, okay, I have to go into AI because talking head videos, etc. are gonna die out. But Pepe actually told me, no, bro, Adam, you're from Germany. Your German is perfect because I was raised here. So leave AI to the side for now and go into talking at Germany because it's correct, bro. It's literally like if you come from organic, this is like it's just a glitch, you know. You literally just have to go on Calculator US, take the fucking content and bring it to Germany, and like you make money first day. It just worked.
It's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. We've seen it with like all the smaller TikTok shop countries like Germany, Italy, Spanish speaking content. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. So from beginning of September, I think first week was like 10K a week, easy GMV. Because first week. I was looking for products first because I was from organic and I thought, okay, I have to find the right product. But after some weeks of thinking, I thought like, let me just go onto Calculator US, see the content, which is doing extremely well. And I felt like I have to find a product to this content. Do you know the goalie product from UK? And I saw their content and they had like 4 or 5 ingredients for and then like they're doing their stuff, and I was like, we don't have this product in Germany, we don't have a very similar product, but I found a product which had 4 ingredients, and I just took their content and made it with the product. And first video I copied from Goalie was the best video, 6 million views, like after I think 2 weeks or something. And within these 2 weeks, of course, GMV crushed. Commission was also like 25%, so not the worst. Yeah, this was the beginning. And after a few weeks, there also like were some brands who tried to copy Goalie and bring it to Germany. And I also found a brand there. So now I'm not working with the old product where I just had these 4 ingredients. Now I'm working with a brand who actually which actually copied Goalie pretty well.
You do like 10K in the first week. How did it go after that?
It didn't go like this, but I started seeing consistent money for the first time in my life, and this was like a complete change for me. It was like at least like 2-3K profit a month. Of course, in the first month a little bit more, but even in October, where to be honest, I struggled a little bit with consistency, but I still managed to make like 3K, 4K. And this is in Germany, this is money which you can like work with. It's like in organic, I had like 1K day, but in total, I just did like 5K in revenue, and it was like very, very inconsistent.
Mhm.
And with TikTok Shop, like the longevity of the videos is like insane.
Yeah.
And, you don't go out of content, to be honest, with Kalo data. Like you
Mhm.
can't go out of content. There's like too much.
100%. You started doing really well, and then what happened? Did you start posting less, or what was the issue?
Not less, but Pepe in the beginning he told me like to do like 9 videos, 6 videos, and for me I don't know why. Like maybe I was a bit lazy. Like I have to admit it, but I don't know what to say.
So how many did you do?
I didn't post that many videos. Should I admit how many videos I actually
How
did?
many?
It's
Yeah.
insane if you look at how many videos I posted and how viral I went and how much money I still made, even though I made like not a lot of videos. I made like one video a day on
How
average,
many?
one video on average in October per day,
What?
and I still like
What the fuck?
I still crushed it, bro. But now it changed, bro. For me, like the biggest issue for me was always consistency. But if you look at on my account, almost every single video goes viral. So you could say it's stupid that I don't post as
And you
many.
still don't post enough?
I
Bro, what the,
I post.
bro.
Pepe, bro, Pepe is done with me.
So
Pepe,
what you're telling me? Yeah, I will be too. Wait, what you're saying is every time you post, it goes viral, and you just don't post?
I mean, I do post, but somehow
How much? Okay, wait. Do you work a job?
no, I don't work a job. I'm just in uni, but
Okay, so how many hours per day would you realistically have for this?
6 hours.
How do you post one video?
Bro, this is like I don't know how to say it. To be honest, I don't know how to say it. It's a bit stupid. Yeah, it's a bit stupid, of course.
You have to sit down and do this properly. For context, for you to understand, like once you figure it out, it's pretty easy to keep making a lot of money for a long period of time. And you can shrink down whatever you said per month into days and weeks. So if you, let's say, you post 30 times a month, if you get these 30 videos out in a week, then you made what you should have made in a month in the week. And then you can make
Yeah.
4 times more. So, which obviously makes sense, right? And then you go crazier, and then you get 30 videos per day. And then like, when you sit on a gold mine and you're like, you can print like that, bro, come on. What the fuck? Like, just
Can
like, how about print?
Maybe it sounds like an excuse, but I also talked to some of the creators in the program because it was interesting for me. Like how do they work?
Mhm.
How do they deal with the issues I also had? Some even told me like I don't know if I should say their names, but some even told me that a video should take like 20 minutes, 30 minutes max, and then I went on their account and they made a lot of views and a lot of money, but they also sometimes they post 15 videos in a row and they have less than 10K views. And somehow I didn't see this at all on my accounts. My accounts like 8 out of 10 videos go like over 10K, 5 out of 10 videos go over 100K. Like I have like such a big. I can show you the accounts maybe after the case study or something. Like I have
Mhm.
like I felt like a little bit. I give a lot of effort to my videos, and I also see it like you think I'm crazy, but sometimes I film a video and it takes a few like multiple hours to make this video, and I don't want to post it until I'm not like 100%
Does it
happy,
does it does it
until
take
I'm
six
certain that it's gonna go viral, huh?
does it take 6 hours on average to make one video for you?
No, that's of course not on
So
average.
that's what I'm saying. I agree with you. I know a guy. I talked to him on the event. He makes one video per day, and this one video takes him 8 hours. But this video gets like 20, 30 million views. Like every single day he posts, every video gets over 1 million views. And basically, that's fine. That's totally fine if that's true. But it stops being fine if it takes 2 or 3 hours. And I agree with you. You shouldn't rush videos and do them in 20, 30 minutes if you think you can do better. Like for sure. Take 2, 3, even 4 hours if you think that's necessary to make the best possible content. Just because you made a video doesn't mean you should stop for the day. And I think this is very important to also for other people to hear this. And I've seen this for myself as well. When I do something and I basically kind of can check off the box that, okay, I did this, then you feel like you're allowed to relax now because you did your duty for the day. But it doesn't matter at all. Like you still have so many hours left. You have to grind for the remaining few hours. And even you saying 6 hours, I'm pretty sure you have more than 6 hours. Like on average per day. I'm like, if you only do university, even 6 hours is kind of on the lower end. From my perspective, whenever I hear that someone is like doing really well when they do it and then they don't do it, that's a problem. And I think it's nothing to be ashamed of it. Like I think it's good that you talk about this here on the case study. And it's just important for you to understand that this is like the main thing which you have to figure out and fix. And it's like we can look over a calendar and just I can see if someone's just actually trying or like trying to get the minimum. Like I understand you're saying, okay, you're making like a few grand profit a month, which is great, like 4 or 5K on consistent money. Nice. That's really good. But what is significantly better is if you can compress the same amount of money into a shorter amount of time. And then all of a sudden you just triple your outcome, like you just triple the income and outcome, and you just make everything way better and way faster. And 5K shouldn't be the goal. 5K should like it's not even close to the goal. And I was saying this, and I think it just puts it into perspective. If you make 10K profit after tax, 10K profit after tax, and spend zero of it, you take all the $10,000, you spend zero, you put them all aside on the bank on a separate bank account. It will take roughly 10 years till you have $1 million. That's insane. And this is after tax. So you have to make 20 in Germany, you have to make 20K, spend zero, which is not going to happen. So it's just something which like at that rate, it's literally impossible to become rich. It's not, it's not just not doable. So I think like the next step here is going to be like sitting down with you and actually trying to figure out what we can do for your outcome to go to like at least 5 or 6 a day. This is like where it should be at least. You need to first max out what you're doing, and then we're going to add employees on top of that. The ideal scenario is having even more videos, but 5 or 6 is the bare minimum. This is where it starts. This is the very, very low end.
How should I employ people? Like, should I do something like an agency, or should I more go into a brand? What do you think?
Well, no, like I would say in your case, we should work on an agency. I can speak about this like with you after the case study. We can connect you with a few people from the program also, and you can start building the agency. I think that would make a lot of sense because it seems like you do have it figured out. You just need more volume. Over the last few months, you made like how much? 50, 70K, something like this in GMV, something like this.
76K by yesterday, yes.
76K in what time period?
From like beginning of September, like first week of September until yesterday.
Okay, so like three and a half months. 3 months. Exactly. So you're up there. You know how to do good videos. You just need more output. And like there's only two ways of doing it. Either you work more or somebody else works more for you. So these are the only two ways. Yeah. How old are you?
I'm 19 years old.
Even better. Like if you like, when did you start like business? How old are you?
I tried in summer 2023, but I did the basic beginner mistakes of like the first thing. I thought the first thing is building a shop, like if going on Shopify, learning how to build a store, like finding the best supplier, but really like actually starting, I think, with you guys in the program. So April this year, I was 18.
Okay, and you saw what happened over the last like few months, like you see how much money you can make. You have to triple down on this. You actually have to triple down on this. It's very, very, very important to go super hard here. And like especially in Germany, like I don't know, are you mainly doing German speaking or other languages?
Like just German speaking talking. I also tried a little bit of Arabic, but it was tough for me because my Arabic is not that good. It worked, but I did like 25K GMV also with Arabic even. It worked like so good. But
And then what did you do? You stopped?
I handed Arabic to my cousin from Egypt, so I actually like do have some kind of creator, and yeah.
How many videos is he posting?
That's another topic, but like from there where I decided to give it over to him, I didn't consider making more Arabic videos because the videos got a little bit more complex and it was like really it took too much time for me to make Arabic videos. I thought if I'm gonna do German videos, I would do more money. So you can also argue I quitted Arabic videos. Yeah.
They work really well. They work very, very well in Germany. Like you can make a lot of money there. Okay, we're gonna hook you up with good creators, and we will also like take a look at your calendar and make sure that you actually start working properly. But in terms of like for people who are not in the program, how would you describe the program overall?
You just come in and you're like fully covered. Like you have like so many people like who are helping you if you actually reach out to them. You have two calls in a week, which are 50 minutes. At the beginning, maybe you could think it's not too much to have two calls in a week, but after you do them, you will see, okay, you got work to do. So the 50 minutes two times in a week or three times in a week actually, right? Is like more than enough. And there's like actually I feel like there's nothing anyone else on earth can give you more than that, because at the end you have to put in the hours. At the end you have to work. No one will do the work for you. So yeah, I would describe it like this. You're really like around people who know everything which you should know if you're a beginner or even if you're advanced.
What you said earlier about like this guy you worked with, where it was just him, and you basically had like very little access to him. It's something which like we've been developing, and like our whole priority of the entire program is if a person comes into the program and does what we tell him, they make money. That was the initial goal forever for my program, and the only way to ensure that on scale is having a lot of really good people who can help you out at all times. I'm not going to be able to talk to a lot of people at the same time. And no one of these single individual coaches will be able to talk to hundreds of people on a weekly basis. Why? Because they're running their own dropshipping business. Like everyone who has their own business, they have shit to do. They can't do calls all day. Okay. So we have so many people who just cover so many students that it makes it fine. Like all the coaches have their dropshipping business. That's their main business. They make money from their dropshipping thing. They make their money from the affiliate, from the TikTok shop brand, whatever they're doing, but they're making money from this. And on the side, every day, a few hours, they're taking these calls. And this is how we were able to ensure that you don't just get a few calls a week with us. You get a few calls with a person who actually knows his shit. It's not just somebody I hired because he was in my class and like he just is my employee. It's real business guys, like they legit.
It's really insane. Like you just like with people like there's like literally not a single coach where I wasn't impressed from the first time. Like I'm just covered. Like he's telling me everything I need to know.
Mm-hmm.
And what I also like what Sean told me in a call I had with him in June is also like, if I don't put in the work or if someone doesn't put in the work, like you're also ready to drop him. Like it's not like you're trying to hold and tell them, no, stay. Like, if someone doesn't put in the hours, like you can't really help him, and that's it. That's just
Exactly.
it.
Exactly. Like we know that people who succeed are people who actually try. And if we see you're not trying at all, it's not going to be our responsibility to make sure that every single day you do. Like if you do it, you do it. If you don't do it, you don't do it. Like we just tell you what to do and you have to execute on it. Now, on top of that, of course, there's going to be accountability and like we make sure that you do shit. But in the end of the day, you have to want it. If whatever I say and you don't want it, you're not going to do it. You know, so like it's still like the ball is in your court. You actually have to make it work. The only thing I can actually promise you is this: if you really do what we tell you for a few months, you will make money. That's all. Like you will for sure make more money than you pay us, significantly more. That's 100% guaranteed. There's no question about it. And you've seen this. Like we just tell you very specific advice, what to do, which product, which video, and it works. And that's it. For people who are watching this and you want to get started, you can click the link below, sign up for a call. We see if it's a good fit. But it's just something which like you have to understand that your side has to be covered, and we just tell you what to do. That's all.
You know what's funny? Always when I watch your videos and I hear this, click the link below and sign up for a call. I always want to sign up again. Like, it's like I want to do it again from the beginning. It's
yeah. And you know, like some people think like I'm being salesy, and in every video I pitch the thing, but I really believe in it. Like I genuinely think everyone who joins the program and actually does execute is better off by being in the program and paying. Like it makes more sense to be in the program than not to be in the program. And I also know what happens when you don't buy from us. You will buy from some other guy and he's going to scam you. Like I just know the industry. There is nothing like this. I know the industry is filled with people who are here for a quick cash grab. Like I can sell you something for thousands of dollars, not coach you well, and it's not going to be an issue for anyone except for you. Like I still got paid. You didn't make shit, but I got paid. That's enough. And the whole industry is filled with that. Like I make so much more money on the back end from people staying in the program, from people just being happy with it. And like we have a lot of offers, which makes sense in the future. This is something where we make all our money. I know a client who's successful is worth 20 or 30 times more to me than a client who's not successful. Because this case study we're doing right now is going to make me another 10 clients. And these 10 clients will make the next case study for the next 10 clients. And we have a bunch of different offers where we just like sell that to advanced people. And it makes sense because as an advanced person, you need creators, you need employees, you need different things. So that's just something which kind of our priority is.
Which is also insane. Like you really like it's impossible to fake what you're doing. Like I've seen your plan today. You have 8 case studies for today, and you're just putting them in YouTube. And I'm sure you could even do more than this. Like it's
way more. Yeah. Yes. So it's just something, and it's like people are gonna say, "Oh, it's fake. This guy is a paid actor, whatever." You join the program, you're gonna see the same exact faces from the case studies in the group calls, in the one-on-one. Like you're gonna be able to talk. You know this yourself. Like you see the journeys of everyone in the group calls as well. The program is structured in a few different ways. You have one-on-one calls and there's group calls. And in these group calls, everyone can join, all the students at the same time. And then basically you will see a beginner asking a question, another question. Every week you see the same exact beginner ask the same questions. And a few months later, you see him on this channel crush. And this is what we constantly see.
I've seen Christian is his name. I think Italian.
Yes.
Like when I started in I think April, May, he was like me. He was like a complete beginner. I've seen him in the group calls like asking you like the most beginner questions. And then like a few weeks ago, I asked him like how was it going, and he told me like I did 120K GMV, and I'm like, bro, how? Like you were at zero.
It's just something where like in this industry, you will not see case studies like this. You're also not going to see the volume. And the problem you're going to have is this. It's not hard to get a case study. It's really easy to get a case study. The way to get a case study is you have 20 students, one of them makes money, you have a case study. That's easy. Yeah. But everyone can get a case study, but you're not having a good coaching program if you have a case study. If you have hundreds of case studies, if every single person who joins just makes money when they just do shit, that's all it is. Like every single person we started working with on these journey channels, like Mikey, Costify, Anthony, Dan and Dave, all of these people, that was one of ones. Like a Mikey, I help him and he's going to document no matter what. If he makes it work, if he doesn't make it work, doesn't matter. Like this is something which is not, we don't play the volume game. It's not a game of, okay, because we have so many students, that's why we have so many case studies. We have so many students because we have so many case studies. Like we have so many case studies that people just join the program, and because it just makes sense. That's all it is. So yeah, again, click the link below, sign up for a call. We're gonna see.